is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two other Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, so Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This is for Cancer. Wow. Okay. One more card. Everybody's been getting this card too. Wow, it's crazy. All right, so you have passion and pleasure, Cancer. Savor your life. Yes, definitely. Savor everything that you're doing. We only have one life, so enjoy it every second, every minute. Enjoy it. Okay. You also have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Wow. So if you're definitely, if you're going through things, situations, obstacles, you're definitely going to leave things behind. So this is very nice. So this is just a clarification saying that, hey, you know what? This isn't going to last forever. Things are going to get better. You just watch. Okay. All right. So, so Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer, 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 Cancer. All right, here we go. One for the current. This is for Cancer. For situation, the past or now, the what's hidden. Oh, okay. What you need to do now, what you need to work on. Give into your own reading. And the outcome, what is the outcome for Cancer? All right. And at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Devil card. And you also have the, wow, the Eight of Swords here. All right. So definitely, I feel like you're really feeling stuck at something. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you're not seeing what you're wanting to see, like moving forward. It could be anything, you guys. All right. So let's see what's going on in your reading. You start off with the Hierophant. I feel with the Hierophant here, I feel like there could be, maybe you're looking for answers. I feel like, there could be some kind of teacher coming in to teach you something. Maybe there's somebody around you that's going to teach you or teach you a lesson or something like that. They're not like teach you a lesson, but a teacher, just some kind of teacher is telling you something. Like there's some kind of knowledge here that you need to know. Like a mentor. I feel like you really are set in your ways, and I feel like you are definitely looking at different traditional values, religion values, even moral values, but definitely looking for something. Also feel like I feel like you're looking for answers, looking for some kind of advice. Wow. You do have the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is talking about really trying to find that happiness, really trying to find that, going towards that happiness. That's all you really want. You just want to be happy, and I feel like you're wanting to be happy with your friends, your family, especially your family. For some reason, I keep getting that togetherness and you wanting that, which is very nice. I like that. We'll see why it's in the situation, though, right here in the situation place. So something here about it. You do have the Ten of Swords here, Cancer. Ten of Swords is talking about, you're in your mind a lot about a lot of things. And I do feel like this is in the past or now. And I do feel like it's now. I feel like there's something on your mind that you're constantly weighing you down. Not only because you have this card, but you also have the Eight of Swords and you have the Devil card at the end of the tarot deck. And that could be like you're feeling stuck or feeling like you can't just move forward. You also have the Temperance card, Cancer, and the Temperance card is talking about trying to keep your emotions balanced, trying to keep yourself balanced. Don't just think with your head, but also think with your heart. Also trust your intuition, really be patient, really be patient about things, being calm. I feel like you are definitely on the right path also here, and you're very divinely guided. Not only because you have the Temperance card, but you also have the Hierophant card here. So it does say a lot. You do have the Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles could be about maybe you're wanting your ships to come in, Maybe you're trying to do everything for everyone, and you can't slow down. Maybe you're also trying to juggle everything all at once, like busy, busy, busy. And I feel like you need to really slow down. There's also a decision that you're contemplating about. You have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is talking about going through healing. You could be healing from a lot of things that have been happening in your life, and finally just leaving them behind. I also feel like you're reminiscing about it could be about people that have passed away. It could be about childhood memories. You're reminiscing a lot. It's okay to visit the past, but remember to move forward from it also. You do have the Chariot card here, which is your card, and it's in what you need to work on. Really start taking control of everything that you're doing. The situations that you're leaving behind or dangling. Really take control of everything. I also feel like you could be wanting to move somewhere. Also, like resident to resident. There's traveling here, also. And for the outcome, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles says that, you've been working very hard. And I feel like all your hard work is definitely going to pay off. Very consistent, very consistent with keeping everything, the way you want to. Wow. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Cancer, take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. This is for Cancer, 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 Cancer. All right. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? One more card. All right. So you do have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, like I said, you could be wanting to look for answers, or you're just like really looking at your religion, or just really looking at your morals, your religion values, your morals and religion, stuff like that. I feel like definitely you are searching for something, though, like definitely searching for answers, and you do hold those answers within you also. I feel like with the Ace of Wands here, because you did get the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands here, I feel like you're ready to move forward. I feel like nothing's going to stop you, because you are definitely on this new path. Definitely on the new path. You're everything, everything that's been old is out, and you're going to have a lot of new experiences come in also. I also feel like there are times that there is something here that you could be waiting on. Also, like maybe you're waiting on something to come in, or you could be receiving something that you've been wanting for a very long time, and it's like it's finally going to come in. And definitely on this new path, you're going to have a lot of ideas and be very inspired on things that are, that you're going to have a lot of ideas and going to be wanting to put them out there. Cancer. Wow. Very nice. Like that a lot. You have the Ten of Cups here. And why is the Ten of Cups here? One more card. You do have the Hangman and the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Cups right here is talking about, you want happiness, you want to be together and happy with your family. And that's definitely a beautiful thing to do and want. I feel like you just want that, you want to be happy no matter what. But there are a lot of things that you also need to do, Cancer. You need to have patience, for one, about things, because you are moving towards this happiness, but you also, too, need to take care of yourself. You have the Queen of Cups here, and you need a lot of self-care right now. Taking care of yourself better, the way you sleep, the way you eat, the way you're doing things, Trying not to do it all at once, trying not to be rushing. Just take care of yourself better, okay? You really need to do that. I also feel like you need to trust your intuition more. On everything that's going on in your life. Put boundaries around you, like try not to do everything for everyone and everything, I feel like you need to put boundaries around you. I feel like you need to just nurture yourself. Wow. And also, too, with the Hangman here, I feel like you could be waiting on something. Maybe, like I said, you could be waiting on your ships to come in. I also feel like you're waiting on things to move forward. Feel like you need to have patience, and I feel like you need to really look at everything differently, because you're still in your mind about a lot of things. I feel like you're like trying to decide things, but you're still feeling stuck, like you can't move forward on things. Wow. I feel like you need to let that go. I feel like you need to just stand back and look at things differently and just work with what you have, is what they're saying. You do have the 10 of Swords, and I want to say that this is in the past, but it's not. I feel like it's now. I feel like you're in your mind a lot. And the reason I say that is because, you see this person and they're very overwhelmed with everything that's in going on. They have their head in they have their head in their hands, and it's like, oh God, I can't sleep. I can't, I keep thinking about this. I keep thinking about that, and that's you right now. And not only did you get this card, but you also got the Eight of Swords at the end of the tarot deck. So there's a lot to say about that. Okay. Wow. So for the Temperance card up here, Cancer, why is the Temperance card here for Cancer? One more card. Nice, nice, nice. All right. All right. So maybe you're waiting on maybe you're wanting something new, because you have the Hierophant here again. And I feel like, and you also have the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, I feel like you need to believe that things are going to get better. I feel like you need to be open for everything that's going on. You need to be calm and just have patience for everything that is going on. Because, let me see if I can get that glare. There you go. Because when the Temperance card shows up, and yes, you are on the right path. You are definitely on the right path. You are very divinely guided, but you also need to keep yourself leveled, like how you're thinking and what you're doing. Your anger, you need to be calm about things. You need to be, have patience for everything. Whether you see the results or not, you still need to have that patience. Okay. Like really keep yourself balanced. And that means, eating better, sleeping better. Don't just sleep one day and then, eat donuts all day, for one day. Don't do that. Try to keep it like in a routine. Change things around you, change things within you also on how you're feeling and how you're seeing things. Like I said, you do have the Page of Wands here. And they're asking you to believe that things are going to get better, even though you feel like they're not, They're asking you to have that faith, to keep that faith, because when the Hierophant shows up, he's like a mentor. He's like, he's like a teacher. He's like, you're looking at, you're looking for answers about something here. And I feel like you will receive it, but I feel like you also need to have your faith. I feel like you need to stay with your faith. I feel like you need to believe in yourself that you can do anything, Cancer. Be open and explore different ways and do things differently also, because I feel like you're ready for this new path that you're wanting to get on and wanting the new things to come in very fast. And they only come in divine timing, okay? I also feel like there's messages coming in for you also, and there's going to be opportunities around you. But you need to start focusing, okay? You have the Two of Pentacles down here for the hopes and fears. One more card. All right. So, wow, I just feel like I lost track, right? I feel like I couldn't remember the day for some reason. I don't know why. That's weird. All right, so you do have the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is talking about juggling everything. Like I said, maybe you could be waiting on your ships to come in. Maybe you're waiting on something, period. But I do feel like you're trying to do everything for everyone. And I feel like you need to slow down. I feel like you need to let other people help. And I feel like that you're going to try to make a decision about something. I feel like that there is a blessing trying to come in for you, but that you need to be positive, like be more positive about everything that's about to change, because there is going to be change here also. Maybe you're in your mind about everything. Maybe you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that to keep yourself from thinking about it. But the fact is that you need to start taking control of things now. Okay, like start taking care of everything that's going on in your life, everything that's going on. And I feel like you need to stop caring about what everybody else is doing and what everybody else is talking about, and just think about yourself. Okay, think about you. Be the light for everyone, instead of trying to figure out, oh, I gotta go help this person, I gotta go do this, I'm in my mind a lot, I need this, I need that. I feel like people see you in a way that you know, that you're very loving, you're very inspired, you're very inspiring, that people see you as this light, you know, but that you need to keep your faith and not give up on anything like that. You know, keep your light on you, you know, stop caring so much about what's going on with other people's lives. And I feel like you need to find that spark within you to try something different, try something new. Wow, it's beautiful. I love that. Um, you have the Six of Cups here in the what you need to do now. One more card. So you do have the Six of Cups here, and you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So I feel with the Six of Cups here, I feel like you're being very nostalgic. I feel like you're thinking about the past a lot, about your children, about people that have passed. I feel like things that are going on in your life, you know, definitely being very nostalgic about things. Remember to visit the past, but not stay there, okay? I also feel with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like, you know how to do everything. You really do. You try to do everything, you know, even though they tell you, hey, slow down, be careful, you know, but you don't listen. At times you don't listen, and you really need to start listening. You need self-care. You need to take care of yourself first before you start taking care of everybody else. And that's just a given, you know, that means rest, that means eat better, that means sleep, that means, you know, enjoy your time, that live in the moment, because time is so precious right now that you really do need to live in the moment, that there are things that are going to change, and right now you need to live in the moment and just be happy with everything that's going on. Instead of staying in the past and thinking about it constantly, you really need to be in the moment, okay? You also have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about, you know, you're very independent and you do know how to do everything on your own, and that's beautiful. But you need to start putting your energy into something that you're going to want to create, that something that's going to make you happy. You know, start focusing on what you want to create, on what you want to do. You know, put yourself in that positive energy, in that positive environment, because that's something that you need to do. I feel like you're having a hard time, like, you know, you're constantly thinking about, okay, I need to do this so I can make this money. I need to do that, and but you're like so busy. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't know how to put it to where you're gonna get the point across. Like yes, it's good to make the money, right? It is good, but at the same time, you're losing precious time to not savor the moment. Like, you know, like instead of rushing, you know, you're so busy that you're not really enjoying life. That you're just like, you know, going through the motion. Like, okay, I'm worried about what's going to happen here, and I can't be calm, and you know, I need to see what's going on here, and I need to do this, and I need to make this money, and in all that time, you know, people are around you that you need to cherish. People are around you that memories are happening that you need to really see, you know, and that's what they're saying. Really cherish the moment, really savor the moment that you're living in right now. Like, be in the moment instead of being in the past. Be in the moment. Wow. I do feel like you're very independent though, and I do feel like you work very hard for what you want. And I do feel like, you know, you need to trust yourself. Like, really just trust yourself on the decisions that you're making and the things that you're doing. Okay. You have the Chariot card here. Why is the Chariot here? One more card. Wow. So you have the Chariot card here, and I feel like you need to start taking control of everything that's going on in your life. I feel also too that you're wanting to move. Also, traveling is here for you, but really wanting to move. But you need to really start taking control of everything, all the situations that are definitely going on in your life, that things are definitely moving fast for you, and there's going to be change coming in for you also. I also feel like there's unexpected messages, and I feel like you need to really watch your finances. And I feel like you know, you're really looking at your finances and worried about your finances also as part of this. But you need to take control of that. Like, really budget your finances well and better, okay? I feel like you need to stop overly giving. Also, for some of you guys, you overly give your time, your effort, and your money. And you need to really set boundaries around that, Okay. And I also feel like there is some kind of abundance coming in for you, but that you really need to have patience for everything. Okay, because everything is gonna come in time, but it's in divine timing. You do have the eight of Pentacles here, and why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Cancer? Wow. Wow, look at that. Okay, so you are definitely working very hard. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. You're achieving, you don't give up on things, and you're achieving what you want, which is very nice, everything you're putting in, the time, the effort, is going to definitely pay off for you because you're very consistent. The Justice card is here definitely because they're saying that things are going to balance out for you. Things are going to fall into place for you, which is very nice. They're asking you to just, balance everything, like really see the truth in everything also, and take care of the things that you definitely need to address, really to address, like the situations, to take control of everything that's going on in your life, especially with your work. Like if you've been lagging on things, really start stepping up to the plate and doing what you need to do to take care of all these loose ends. Okay, and then you have the Two of Cups here, and the Two of Cups is also talking about that there is definitely a decision that you could be making, but I do feel like there is some kind of offer that's going to come in. I feel like you're going to you're starting to connect with your higher self also, and I feel like there is definitely decisions. Try to find balance in your emotions though, okay? Like how you're seeing other people and what you're doing. Really try to balance your emotions, is what I feel. And I also feel like definitely like there is going to be some kind of offer for you, and you will collaborate with somebody. Wow. All right. So Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and share this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time. God bless.